Hey everyone, I just wanted to make this quick video. I have an announcement to make. So I plan on throwing my hat back in the ring and competing in another bodybuilding show. It's been 5 years. The last time I did a bodybuilding show was in 2017. And it's been hard. I love competing, and I always want to compete since then, but so many things just came up. Like, for example, the pandemic, and then last year we moved from 2 locations into this one single location. So that was just like impossible to do. I had zero focus on business and not on a bodybuilding show. So the name of the bodybuilding show is Carolina Fitness Festival. It's in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it is a natural bodybuilding show. Now, what I mean by natural, those of you who don't know, and forgive me for those of you who hear me say this over and over and over again, because bodybuilding is a subculture, not many people know what bodybuilding really is or the nuts and bolts of it. So I'm gonna give you a quick overview. So natural body, there's two types of organizations. So you have the natural organization, you have the tested organization, and the non-tested. And what that means is, for example, the natural bodybuilding show, the tested organization is I have to be there day before the show with an appointment with the polygraph examiner, take a lie detector test, and he's going to ask me, have you been taking performance enhancing drugs and, yada, yada. And then I do a urinalysis if I win, or whoever wins does a urinalysis to make sure that they were clean. The non-tested, which is like you hear the NPC, that's non-tested, IFBB. NPC is an amateur organization. IFBB is the pro of the NPC. They're not tested. The amateur organization, yeah, you can find a few people in there that's maybe not taking anything, but pretty much like the winners, or for the most part, are going to be on something, especially if you go to the nationals. And if you had the pros, forget about it. They're all taking something. And it's not a judgment. I'm not saying, ooh, you shouldn't do that, because I'm a fan of bodybuilding in general and have friends, that I train with that been on drugs, performance enhancing drugs. And it's fine. If that's what they want to do, then, God bless them. But that's just not my choice or Isaiah's choice, my son. So that's the difference. One, they don't test. They just say, show up like you are. Heck, it is what it is, whatever. This one, they do test every single time you go in. Okay, so that's the difference between those. The show is October 2nd, which is on a Sunday, exactly 17 weeks from this weekend. And I'm going to use the keto diet as my primary diet to go into the show. Now, the 2017 show was I used the keto, the basic keto diet. Now, those of you who don't know, and a lot of people don't know what the keto diet really is, it's like, so if for example, your body used 2 different types of fuel sources. It used sugars or carbohydrates as a fuel source, potatoes, rice, things like that, or it used ketones or fat. So the body doesn't burn fat. The body burns ketones. The misnomer is the body burns fat. It doesn't burn fat. It sends the fat to the liver to be converted over as ketones, be used as alternative fuel source when there's no sugar or carbohydrates present. That's what the keto diet is. And what it is, you're eating to stay into a constant fat burning mode all the time. Now, I'm a proponent. Let me put this out there. I am a fan of any diet that works, that's healthy. I'm not just pushing keto. I do whatever, but because I used keto 2017 and it worked so well, and the reason why I used it then is because I want to see how well it does work. That's why I used it. But this time it's going to be a different form of keto called protein keto or high protein keto. And what that is 35% protein, 5% carbs, 60% fat. So regular keto is 75% fat, 5% carbs, and 20% protein. That's like the standard. And So in other words, I raise my protein up, lower my fats a little bit. And the way I track this is in my Fitness Pal. And I am going to document kind of like what I'm doing throughout the whole process. And it also, keeps, it helps me stay accountable as well. That way y'all guys can see what I'm doing. And it's going to change. It's going to deviate. There's no way I'm going to come out with something and then going to have to follow that all the way through. It's going to deviate at some point because the body constantly changes. I'm 5 years older. I mean, my activity changed, my body changed. Everything's just different. So I just wanted to give you an overview on that. And yeah, so I'm going to start tomorrow. When I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm doing my weigh-in. I'm gonna hop on the Fit 3D to see what my measurements are and all that, and I'll be doing a weigh-in once a week to see how I progress. All right, guys, that's it. Catch you later.